The topic itself explains what it is. Anyway, at first, let me explain what direct speech is. Direct speech is nothing but using the speaker's same version. That is, if you say as it is whatever the speaker says, it is called direct speech. For example, Mom asked me, "Where are you going?" Here, "Where are you going?" is told by Mom. So, I quoted the same version as it is. Hence, it is said to be direct speech. Next is indirect speech. If you tell what the speaker says to someone else, then it is called indirect speech. For example, Mom asked me where I was going. So, these are the examples for direct and indirect speech. If you observe both these speech, there are two parts in each. One is reporting part, whereas the other is reported part. The reported part in direct speech usually comes within the inverted commas. Hence, you can easily identify which is direct speech and which one is indirect speech. There are only 4 rules to be followed while converting from direct to indirect speech. Let us look into all these 4 rules one by one. The rule number 1 is adding conjunction. As I said earlier, conjunction is the link word used in order to join the sentences. Okay, now tell me what are the 4 kinds of sentences? Yes, the 4 kinds of sentences are statement, yes or no type, WH question, and RCI, that is request, command, and instruction. In the case of statement, you have to use the conjunction that to join the reporting and reported part. Whereas in yes or no type, the conjunction if or whether should be used. And there is no conjunction for WH question and RCI. But in the case of RCI, you have to simply add the preposition to for positive sentence and not to for negative sentence. Next comes the rule number 2, which is simply removing the inverted commas while converting from direct to indirect speech. The third rule is if the reporting verb is in the present tense, the reported verb should also be in the present tense. And the fourth rule is if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the reported verb should also be in the past tense. If the reported verb is in simple present tense, it should be changed to simple past tense. Likewise, present continuous tense will become past continuous tense. Present perfect tense becomes past perfect tense. Present perfect continuous tense becomes past perfect continuous tense. And simple past tense becomes past perfect tense. Past continuous tense will become past perfect continuous tense. You must apply all these 4 rules wherever necessary while converting from direct to indirect speech. Let us now try out some examples by applying these rules. Mom said, I am watering the plants. As you see here, the reported part is within the inverted commas. So it is direct speech. To convert it into indirect speech, we have to apply the rules. Do you remember the first rule what I said? Yes, you're right. It is adding conjunction. So, here the sentence I am watering the plants is in statement form. So, we should add the conjunction that. Next, the second rule is to remove the inverted commas. As well the fourth rule, if the reporting verb is in past tense, the reported verb should also be in the past tense. Here, the reporting verb is in past form, but the reported form of verb is in present continuous tense. So, as by the rules, we should change the present continuous tense into past continuous tense. So, now the indirect speech is Mom said that she was watering the plants. Let us look into another example. Mom said, I have watered the plants. When you convert it into indirect speech, the sentence will be Mom said that she had watered the plants. As the sentence is in statement form, I added the conjunction that by the rule 1 and removed inverted commas by the rule 2. Now, can you guess why I have changed have watered into had watered in indirect speech? Yes, by the rule 4, the present perfect tense, that is, have watered, became past perfect tense, that is, had watered. So, the indirect speech is Mom said that she had watered the plants. Next, Mom asked me, when did you water the plants? As you notice here, the reported part has WH question. So, as by the rule 1, there is no conjunction for WH question. So, you no need to add any conjunction in this case. And the reported part is in simple past tense. Hence, it should be changed into past perfect tense by the rule 4. So, the indirect speech is Mom asked me when I had watered the plants. Next, Mom says, water the plants. The reported part here is in command form. So, by the rule 1, the preposition for positive RCI, that is, to, should be added. Hence, the indirect speech will be Mom said to water the plants. In RCI, you have to simply add the preposition and no need to change the tenses. If the direct speech has negative RCI, that is, Mom said, don't water the plants. In this case, you have to add the preposition not to. So, the indirect speech will be, Mom said not to water the plants. And the last example is, Mom asked me, were you watering the plants? Here, the reported part is in S or no type. So, by the rule 1, the conjunction for S or no type is if or whether. Next, If you observe here, the reported part verb is in past continuous form. So, you have to change it into past perfect continuous tense by the rule 4. So, the indirect speech will be, Mom asked me whether I had been watering the plants. As you are thorough with these 4 simple rules, I assure that you can convert any form of direct speech into indirect speech and vice versa. Thank you.